he's hiring a massive paramilitary.
It's officially February 14th, and the Department of Homeland Security just went dark.
Your theatrics are ridiculous.
Congress went on vacation while millions of pages of Epstein files are leaking.
I'm going to answer the question when I'm good and ready.
Families in Kiev are literally freezing to death because the power grid is gone. Guess who took it? Putin.
Very concerned. I have a number of concerns.
I have the data, and I'm ready to dig in. Drop into chat and tell me what you think. Let's go live. I need a haircut. Hey, folks. We got almost a full house here. We got
wow, look at that.
And the red hat ladies.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I got the red hat ladies here ready to go. Why don't we just go ahead and get into them?
Hit the road nice, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road nice, and don't you come back no more. Now fascists, mercenaries roll our streets, hunting down people as if we're meat. A body hits the ground and before it cools, they're scared of it as a terrorist tool. Their approach is to kill you twice, with bullets and again with lies. Hit the road nice, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road nice, and don't you come back no more. They're burning good people while the families scream. Terror takes over and homicide dreams. Making clinics and schools and homes. Turning our
The hats are so great.
They are.
I wish they would come close up to the hat. That's just thinking.
And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road nice. And don't you come back no more.
Yeah, that would be my edit to suggest is do cutaways of close-ups so that we can see their hats more clearly. That's how I would edit that video.
They should open for Green Day.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And Dropkick Murphy. And put them on, Dropkick Murphys. And
yeah, at the Super Bowl you're talking, right?
well, no,
The red hat ladies
anywhere.
are unique because they even have their own poem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Are these officially the Red Hat Ladies? Because I don't know what officially the Red Hat Ladies actually are.
No,
there was something else
there
entirely.
is an
before,
official club of red hat ladies, and it's in response to the poem "Purple" about growing old and
Wearing purple shoes and a red hat.
yeah.
Yeah. My grandma was one for 20 years. And her nickname was the Diamond Diva. and then she started being the person that took all the pictures of their events and stuff. And so then she was called the Red Snapper. So
Well, I shut down DHS last night and went home.
yeah, but they left ICE going.
yeah.
And there's still tens of thousands of people in detention concentration camps being abused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the abuse sounds terrible. That one in Texas near El Paso. Oh my God. Just horrifying.
And they're growing too. These detention centers. I mean, they're just. Somebody sent me this Boston Globe piece this morning, and you see, I think this is going to be the next big fight when communities start finding out they're putting these big facilities in there.
Do you want to say it? You know. Happy Valentine's Day.
That's my
son.
son.
Hello there. Thank you.
Hey.
Wow, that's
downstairs.
So I actually got some royalty-free romantic music for the background today. Get that back down to an acceptable level. But I've discovered royalty-free background music now that YouTube doesn't. I don't get in trouble with YouTube.
Yeah, I think Missouri shut down one of the ICE potential ICE facilities.
Now we got to get rebellious Renee on this because this is in New Hampshire. This one, look at the picture of this thing. Look at that thing.
Oh yeah.
It looks like one of those Amazon warehouses, except this is going to be for people.
Oh well, I put a post up today. They're spending $38 billion for 16 facilities, and then 8 more that are supposed to hold like 1,500 people a piece, and then another 8 that are supposed to hold up to 10,000 a piece.
Yeah,
and now here's the thing: they're saying that these are going to be deportation. No, they're not. They're going to keep them there forever. They're going to make it's a prison camp. It's a freaking prison camp, and the world needs to understand that.
I mean, this article says they're expanding the detention capacity to 92,600 beds nationwide. That's going to be the next big thing. Once communities realize this is happening, that's the next wave of ICE protests, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, not in my backyard is a strong gene in the United States.
Yeah. And then when they start hooting and hollering about, it's the rapists and the murderers, then you say,
"Oh my God!"
The Democrats say, "Hey, they're bringing the rapists and the murderers to your neighborhood." Just turn around on them.
I'm getting tired of, at least, I mean, it's been in Minnesota. I mean, Tom Homan even said it, and it's just like, dude, they were doing the right process all along, and now you're trying to say, "Oh, we've worked with law enforcement, and they're going to do it this way." They've always done it that way. They never released these criminals into the community. It's just so stupid.
It's going to get worse too now, because apparently denaturalizing people is going to be the next thing.
Yep.
And I would suspect that they're going to go after Mamdani in New York.
Yes,
to try to denaturalize him and get rid of him.
Now tell me about this. I've heard heard much about it. I know what you're talking about, but I don't know much about it. What are they talking about doing?
Yeah, denaturalizing people, which if he wants to denaturalize Musk and Peter Thiel and Melania and get rid of them, fine. But no, he wants to denaturalize people who have actually gotten their U.S. citizenship and get rid of them. And my guess is he's going to go after somebody like Mamdani, who does have an arrest record, because for as an assemblyman, he was, with like the taxi cab drivers and stuff like that. So he has an arrest record for civil disobedience.
That's grounds for denaturalization.
For civil disobedience, and I would guess that they're going to go after somebody like that. But I don't know that they can denaturalize, that they're planning to denaturalize U.S.-born citizens, just people who have gained their citizenship. But I would imagine dissenters are probably the next thing that will go.
And the Dreamers, that's where they're going at those. But there's a big article on NBC about denaturalization.
That woman we talked about, the college student in Massachusetts, the Babson college student that they said deported to Honduras, and the judge ordered her back. They're still not bringing her back, even though the judge ordered her.
Well, they have ordered all of the Venezuelan people that they sent to CCOT to be brought back too. Is he doing that? That happened yesterday. I think that just happened Friday, maybe, which was just yesterday, but it seems like a week ago.
And there was a serviceman on NPR this morning about his wife has been locked up now for several months, and she was going through the whole process of being married, and they're trying to say that just getting married to a citizen is no longer good enough. So
which is why I was going to say, which is why I think Fetterman seems like he's lost his mind, because his wife is from Brazil, and I think he's doing all of this to protect her.
Well, he was the only Democrat yesterday to vote to continue funding for DHS.
Yeah, he has completely changed his tune and votes with Republicans all the time since Trump took office. And I think that he has been threatened with having his wife deported or something like that, which means he's compromised, and he should just bow out and leave. But
is Vance's wife, was she naturalized before? They got married?
I don't know, but since he's talking about denaturalizing people, I'm guessing that it doesn't matter.
Well, I was wondering, does only the government have standing to go into court and denaturalize? In other words, could we go to court and ask the court to denaturalize Melania?
I know, right?
Would we have standing for that?
Right?
I'd like to test that theory.
Oh.
We got plenty of lawyers.
I want to test it on. I want to test it on Elon Musk and then attach all of his assets, which are actually taxpayer funded, and make SpaceX part of NASA, and just, completely wipe him out and send him back to South Africa. Just send him packing.
Well,
I like that idea.
I did this piece this morning on. I woke up thinking I want to know how much ice actually costs, and I started it yesterday, but then this morning I actually made some graphics, and I mean, I knew it would be kind of shocking, but it's almost more than I even realized. I mean, if you look at this is the one that really gets me, is look at the growth there in the ice spending. That's both ice and border control spending, and you can see where, back here in 2015, it was 18. It's gone from 18 billion in 2015 to almost 50 billion now. That's the increase.
If they were actually doing border patrol and not invading neighborhoods and creating concentration camps, there would not be the uproar that there is now, even though they're probably doing some really horrible things to people. But if they were at least doing border patrol at the actual borders, at the U.S. borders, not in states, not state borders. But but they don't care.
And then when you compare it to other law enforcement here, I knew they had gotten bigger than FBI, but I didn't know they'd gotten this much bigger. Almost twice. I mean, well, more than that, actually, if you combine ICE and border, just ICE alone is now 30 billion and FBI annual spending at 10 billion. I did not realize ICE got that much bigger than the FBI.
I would like an audit.
Border control.
I would like an audit, because what are they actually? Yeah. I mean, it seems like there's probably a lot of hey, come and build a warehouse here and we'll pay you way more than we would have if you'd had to bid for it. Because I don't think bids are a thing anymore. I don't think anything is going through anything the right way anymore. I think the money is being misappropriated. So why are they asking for more already?
Hey, Stuart. Missed you last couple days.
Hi.
We've been we've been taking the names, and you haven't been on the list lately, Stuart. Checking for attendance. I had a great divorce lawyer. He had my ex-wife deported to Siberia, and that wasn't easy because she was born in Kansas. Now that sounds like a story. About the story I'd like to hear. So I had one more, my third one, and this is actually where I'd started, because I wanted to get the actual numbers, because I knew that ICE were spending more on ICE now than on the ACA subsidies that they just had the big debate over, where Republicans said it was too much money to extend the Obamacare subsidies. Well, that money was $30 billion that they refused to extend, but we're spending $48 billion. So we got $48 billion to spend on ICE, but we can't extend the Obamacare subsidies at $31 billion. Why would you do that? I mean, good Lord.
So crazy. All of it. All of it's nuts.
Yes, and why are the Republicans? They keep saying that they're the party of fiscal conservatism, and they
Oh
aren't.
yeah.
They never have been, but they always like to
Never
claim
were.
that. And so, whenever I make a call, I do, and I start complaining about like today's call. I already made mine was for the
Oh yeah.
almost 40 billion on warehouses for human beings. I said, what happened to being a fiscal conservative? I don't recognize you anymore. And if you're claiming to be a Christian, you're not that either. So
Oh,
I like to do a
God,
little
no.
shaming in my my calls. Make sure I'm on a list. Make sure I'm on that list.
Yeah, I got Congress on here on the on our call sheet. We can call Congress. I've got this on here. We can, if there's anybody we want to call. I mean, we could call and yell. We could yell at Fetterman. That
You
might
could
be
yell at Fetterman and say, "What's wrong?" If you're compromised because they're threatening your wife, blink twice and resign because you're compromised and you can't do us any. You're not doing us any favors here.
Yeah.
But if he does that, then they probably go after his wife anyway once he's out of office.
What's his first name? John. Is it John?
Yeah. Yep.
John Fetterman. Yeah. All right. Hello, Congress. We're calling Congress.
The Capital Exchange may help you.
Trying to reach John Fetterman's office, please.
One moment.
Wow, Congress is working.
Hello, and thank you for calling the office of Senator John Fetterman. Please listen carefully to the following options so that we can best serve you. If you'd like to comment on a legislative issue or policy concern, please press 1. If you need assistance with a matter involving any federal agency, like a passport, Social Security, or immigration issue, please press 2. If you'd like to speak with a member of the Senator's staff, please press 3.
Are we supposed to press something? Oh, I don't know if I know how to do that on here.
Hello, and thank you for calling the office of Senator John Fetterman. Please listen carefully.
There.
Thank you for your call today. Senator Fetterman appreciates you taking the time to let us know your views on the issues that matter to you and to the people of Pennsylvania. To serve you better, please be sure to include the spelling of your first and last name, your email address, your phone number, and your Pennsylvania zip code at the beginning of your message. You may also leave your full mailing address if you'd like. For more information, or if you wish to send the senator an email,
you get a lot of time
visit
to think
our
about what you're
website
going to
at
say.
fetterman.senate.gov. That's FETTERMAN.
See, I think this is designed to make you hang up.
PNATE.gov.
Seems like a way to.
Thank you so much for your call.
Senator Fetterman, this is Trail Mix calling, and we're not pleased about your vote last night on continuing the funding for DHS. Just want to tell you, people are watching and they're not pleased with that. I hope it matters that Trail Mix is not pleased. And anybody else here got anything to add?
I wonder if you're changing.
To send this message,
Yeah, I'm wondering if you're changing
or
your
hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it.
Oh, we can play
4. To add.
Senator Fetterman, this is Trail Mix calling, and we're not pleased about your vote last night on continuing the funding for DHS. Just want to tell you, people are watching and they're not pleased with that. I hope it matters that Trail Mix is not pleased. And anybody else here got anything to add? Okay.
Your message has been sent.
Well then.
If you would like to try an extension, you may do so now.
So we called Congress.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Congress.
Yep. Oh, by the way, I noticed
that first person was live. That was a live person at the first.
I get that sometimes, and I asked why sometimes I get that and sometimes I get the automated. And she said, I have no idea other than if it's automated, it's probably because it's very busy. But I get, I don't know. I get it. I get a live person sometimes, and I always like, are they monitoring my calls? Paranoid.
They say, oh, it's here again.
But
Well, you'll find. Have you tried to go through TSA since you've been making all these calls? They might put
No, because of my ear thing, and I can't. My balance. I have not been. I'm homebound now, or you know what I mean. I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere, so I have not. But if I ever do, I'm gonna be taking a burner phone with me because I don't want to end up in one of those warehouses. Oh my God! And now they've bought.
Hey, Dun Gone's here. Hello, Dun. Good to see you out there in Texas. Dun, we got to get into a conversation about that Texas Democrat primary pretty soon because that's coming up, I think. Isn't it? Does anybody know? I think it's
March 3rd. March 3rd, I think.
Yeah, that's not far away. We need to do a focus on that race.
Mm-hmm.
And Stuart is you've been busy and been in a multiple personality group and making name tags. Stuart, you got to get on Trail Mix, not just here. You got to get on there, and you're fun. We'd like to have you. I mean, you're obviously good on keyboards, so that's all you got. You just got to do what you do here on Trail Mix. I'm going to switch to the banner that shows everybody how to get on Trail Mix here. Let's see. There's the banner.
Speaking of TSA, passport office has been, I think they have fired like over 1,000 passport people in the passport office because so many people are going to need passports now. If they end up passing the SAVE Act, I don't know if it's going to go back and forth. I don't know what's going to happen with it. The House already passed it and it went to the Senate. So
mine has expired several years ago, and I don't know if I want to. I guess I don't have any plans to.
But if there's one that ends up being needed to vote, I know that women who've changed to their husband's name, they're apparently going to need one. Which I had to take my birth certificate into the DMV to get my real ID, so I don't know why that doesn't count.
Huh.
But
it does.
Rate,
it does.
Well, I'm saying with the SAVE Act, it won't. With the SAVE Act, I think it won't.
No. At least in Minnesota, they said that if you have real ID or have the enhanced real ID, that will work.
But the SAVE Act is going to like blow everything up, apparently. But I don't know. Yeah. So, but anyway, more people are going to need passports, and the passport office has been, they're cutting staff. So just FYI.
What about birth certificate?
Well, I keep saying that, ID is fine with me as long as we have the Canadian rules, because they do require ID to vote. But there are 3 different ways to get one, and a couple of them are absolutely free and very easy to do, up to and including hauling along a registered voter with you to identify you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Well, if people need a passport, that's going to cost money, and that's a poll tax.
Yep. Yeah,
True.
They have to come up with a free way.
And those are not cheap. Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Now for the real ID, everybody, I think we're at the point now, everybody has to have a real ID, don't they? I mean,
if you want to fly, you do.
Yeah.
And so those, I don't see why a real ID, because you have to get your I had to order my birth certificate to get a real ID because I didn't even have a copy. So I mean, those should be sufficient.
I have to go get mine. So I'm naughty. I haven't gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Their argument for everything. Yeah. Look at the stock market, though.
Yeah.
Epstein class.
Yeah.
Epstein class. That's right.
What was that?
So do we think Pam Bondi's going to go to jail like John Mitchell?
Yeah, we got on that yesterday. Boy, that video of Carolyn's, that little short, it got quite a ride. where she was comparing him to John Mitchell, and I thought maybe I was surprised. I thought maybe he was the only attorney general who served prison time, and he was, but I thought maybe there'd been another criminal attorney general somewhere along the way. But he's the only one.
Let's see. Let us see.
So is anybody being romantic today?
Well,
If romantic is coughing on each other, sure.
yeah, I am. Well, I'm going to air fry some pork chops. Does that count?
Ooh, I air fried pork belly last night. I have to tell you guys, I'm addicted to it.
Really? That's interesting. Would you kind of turn it into like something real crispy? Is that what it is?
What you do is you chop up your pork belly to like these little, like maybe like a 1-inch square, and then toss it in. I think it is. Oh, I do a lot of it, so I make like triple, quadruple batches. But you take like vegetable oil. I want to say like a 1/4 cup. Mix it with brown sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. Mix that all together and pour it over. Let it sit for about 5 minutes or so. Toss it through, and then put it in your air fryer at 400 for 18 minutes, and you get these little burnt ends.
Is that right? Huh.
It's yummy, yummy, yummy. My husband did tossed him in barbecue sauce last night. Oh my gosh. Perfect.
That sounds decadent.
It's really good. And we have leftovers too, so I'm excited.
I put up Chef Sheila's chocolate truffles.
I saw that.
I saw the recipe. I didn't realize that was from Chef Sheila.
Yeah.
And
back before the wars.
Yeah, she did come. She came back a few times. I thought we were getting back on track with her. And anyway, I got this whole thing over here. For anybody who wants to get into it, I did a lot of work on this ICE funding thing.
Walls just announced that he's shutting everything down on ICE at schools and hospitals because for a while there they were blocking entrances to emergency rooms.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It just doesn't stop.
The school thing really, I mean, masked men and schools. I mean, how do you know they're ICE and they're not some random?
Right.
You know?
Right. It's the same thing with what's his futz in the daycare centers. Nick Shirley in the daycare center. Random people showing up to come into your school? No.
And since they all seem to be related, somehow connected to the pedophile in charge, pedophile in chief. It's creepy. It's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
And because of what happened to the Hoffmans.
Yeah.
But
yep. John Hoffman is coming back to the Minnesota Congress. I think it's March.
Mm-hmm.
But that took him a long time to recover from that shooting, and we're still not getting any justice for the Hortmans.
Oh.
And we're tired of it. That's the one thing that I think we're all tired of is that these people are being killed in Minnesota and we're not getting justice.
Yeah, I read too that the lady that Alex Preddy was trying to help was an EMT, and she tried to give him, life-saving care, which I don't know that she could have saved him, but they wouldn't even let him. And she was an EMT, and she identified herself, and they would not let her help him.
Yeah.
Well, and then there's that video of the guy saying he was a doctor.
Yeah, for Renee Good. Yeah.
That was for Renee.
And he could have saved her. She sat there for 8 minutes and bled out.
So
it just makes me so angry.
Now this site that you were talking about, Katie, this ICE Out, How does this work? I've got it up here now.
Okay, so what people do is they report different ICE sightings throughout the United States. So,
how do you find? Because you'd said Massachusetts. So can you come up here to the search?
Yeah, just go over to search, and you can search and see what you find.
I see a date, and I see today. But can you search it based on location or?
No, just focus in on it. Just scroll in.
Oh, you just look at the map. Okay, so this map is now showing us ICE sightings today since 4 a.m. today nationwide.
Yep.
Oh, so we can come on over here to maybe enlarge the map or something. And come on over here to. I was interested in Massachusetts because I got some cousins there who have been.
If you click
in-laws who've been tracking.
And then the cool thing is, if you click on one of those things.
Yeah, here's one.
Yeah, click on it. It'll show you the picture they took and where it was.
Oh, look at there.
Sometimes there's videos, and they also have timestamps.
That's pretty wild. So that's a video somebody took. It's kind of like that. What is that? The traffic thing, the Waze.
Yes.
Where they report. They say,
Snow.
They rely on people to say when they see police stuff.
But if you look at Minnesota, it is way down. But I think that's a ploy.
It looks like it's in Missouri or Kansas now, though, too.
Well, that was Senator Murphy's point yesterday. Is don't believe this drawdown at all. As soon as the dust settles, they'll be right back to business.
I have a friend who
I can't find Minnesota on this map. I made the map too big.
And he went to a funeral the other day in a small town in Kansas of somebody he knew from childhood who was an immigrant that took care of the community and stuff. So he went to the funeral. ICE was outside the cemetery.
Oh my God. That is just gruesome.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That is gruesome.
Well, there's you do have a few things still going on in Minneapolis there. Look at all those little dots. What's the difference in some of them are I see green means observe. Red means critical. Brown is active. Oh, this one. Let's see the active one. Oh, that one's active. Huh.
Oh. Yeah, they're trying to go out to the they're really trying to go out to the suburbs now.
Yeah, I wonder, I don't think they expected this. I really think they thought they were going to be able to do all this without this much public backlash or public attention.
Yeah, I think they did.
I think they've been surprised by that.
I think, and honestly, they were expecting us to go, Minnesotans to go all how we did with George Floyd and start riots and stuff, and we didn't do that.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what shocked them in Portland and Los Angeles, here in DC.
Yep.
I think they really thought they would get the excuse.
They wanted martial law.
They wanted to kill people, and it be justified. Well, they've managed to do it anyway. They did do it, but I'm thinking like shooting them in the leg at protesters in the leg.
Right.
That's what they were looking for.
It's just a flesh wound. Sorry, I didn't mean to go to Monty Python.
That's a favorite on Trail Mix. We trade Monty Python videos quite often.
Oh, I love them.
Bring out your dead.
Yeah.
And then I mean, here was Amy. I mean, she's congratulating you, Amy, Katie, but she's also aware that this might be a ruse.
Minnesota,
oh, yeah, she knows.
We did it. You stood up,
We did it.
whether it was marching 50,000 people peacefully in 10 below zero weather, whether it was helping your friends and neighbors in quiet ways. We stood up, we stared them down, and you didn't blink. And now ICE is out of Minnesota. We must make sure it happens. We also must make sure there's accountability.
I like that part. We must make sure it happens.
For the deaths of Alex and Renee, and for so many other countless examples of people having their rights violated. But we also have to get our economy back to normal. And that means our restaurants opening, kids back in school, all of it. I know we can do it. And when your friends from around the country say, how can we help? You say, come here and spend some money in Minnesota. Help us get our economy going. ICE was a major drawback when it came to our economy, but we're going to come back strong. Thank you, Minnesota.
That should be like everybody's destination for spring break, because everybody go to Minnesota and spend money.
Yeah.
Well, spring break is still winter.
Well, I know, but I lived there one winter.
That reminds me, who wants to come visit us for No Kings March, March 28th? We got Trail Mix headquarters has a guest room. we got a guest room. You've been here, Blue. You've been here.
Yes, I have.
And why don't you come on out for the No Kings March?
Well, because of my ear and my balance, I'm kind of afraid to fly right now with just my ear the way it is. So, but otherwise, I would.
I may be in Arizona.
Oh yeah.
So. Mm-hmm.
Well, I really think this, that last one was so great. I mean, I went up here in a couple blocks away where it started, and then everybody walked down to the National Mall, and that was the one that we ended up. I think it was accurate. It was close to 100,000 people they got out. Of course, it was 7 million nationwide.
That would be amazing.
This is the same group that did. When was that? June or August or something?
June was for his birthday. To counter his little squeaky tank parade.
But the one that got 7 million, that was a little after that, wasn't it? Or anyway, I remember Blue and Jamie were on live with me when I was at that one. And
I think there's other stuff going on before and after that too. There's supposed to be a strike. They're trying to get a nationwide strike together, which I don't know how that's going to work. Other than one guy said an economic strike, and that's why I got rid of a lot of my streaming stuff. It's like, well, they can't have any more of my money then. So my streaming stuff's all gone. My music's gone. My TV's gone. It's all gone.
Oh, you really? So you?
I cut Apple Music. I cut Peacock off.
So you're following that Galloway. You're doing what Galloway's talking about.
Yep.
Galloway. Yeah, he's been pushing.
And I think analog is the wave of the future. aside from 11 to noon, it's in the trail. It's like I think a lot of analog stuff. I like my CDs and my books and.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it. Analog and air fried pork bellies are coming back.
There you go. And you don't have to have a subscription to run your air fryer.
I don't know if anybody subscribes so that they can get the full visual of MS Now and CNN, but you can get the audio for $10 a month from TuneIn. You don't have to subscribe to one of the big
channels,
subscribing systems.
Yeah, I'm not doing
MS Now still doesn't have a deal to get just MS Now.
Right. And even CNN is only headlines unless you get one of the big ones.
Yeah, I'm not doing it because there's too much independent journalism, and I will, at some point probably find one that I really trust and like and start, sponsoring them through Patreon or whatever.
Sorry. Those are mine. Midas Touch and Aaron Parnas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they are good.
And of course, Midas Touch works with Status Quo. And so, yeah.
So, commondreams.org has some stuff. I like Mother Jones too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff out there, but I just, I don't need 15 subscriptions. I'm trying to find one that does them all. So, but anyway.
Yeah, because those little $10 a month sites add up if you want to cover them.
Yeah. So, anyway.
So I go freebie on most, but I did subscribe to Midas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here. I just found the one that Blue and Jamie and I did when I was live at this one. I think this was actually this was No King's Day itself. I'm pretty sure, at least in DC. This is it here.
Now this I guess this is Antifa. Huh?
Those were the unicorns against fascism.
The whale of the flag. The people are carrying the Constitution. Look at that.
That was the thing I really loved. They got a big old thing of the Constitution and everybody carried it. That was spectacular.
That was beautiful.
Are we going to talk about Thomas Massey's tweet that he put out yesterday?
Oh, yeah. I you know what? I don't believe I know about it. Do tell.
It's on. I posted it.
Yeah, pull it up.
There. It's up there.
Oh, okay. Today?
Mm-hmm. Last night and this morning. It might be easier to find it last night. I don't know.
Well, what happened? Tell me about it.
Go ahead.
I'll go look for it. Tell me about it while I'm looking for it. What are we talking about, Massey?
Yes.
What happened?
How he's not suicidal and he's a really good swimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
you can tell he's getting threats.
Well, actually, he did that because someone else suggested he do that. If you look at the email last night.
Oh, there's Jamie's truffles.
Something else was going on last night he was emailing something. I don't remember who he was emailing last. It was in the last night's post. I got to look. I can't remember. There was more to it than that.
Well, here it is. I see. Okay. I am not suicidal, wrote Massey. Okay. So Massey's saying he's not. It says it's in response. It was in response to something. I am not suicidal. I eat healthy food. The brakes on my car and truck are in good shape. I practice good trigger discipline and never point a gun at anyone, including myself. There are no deep pools of water on my farm, and I'm a pretty good swimmer.
It's just in case he turns them down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it has happened. A lot of these lawmakers do get death threats, and many of them suspect they are not accidental. They are not, spontaneous combustion. They are driven. They are orchestrated. I mean, Lisa Murkowski almost flat out said that when talking about her vote for the big beautiful bill, which had everybody so mad.
Well, I still think that Ivana was pushed down the stairs.
Yeah, you've been on that. You're leading the charge on that one.
I know it's a conspiracy theory, but I just think that some people knew a little too much, and I mean, and the thing is, I didn't start thinking about that until I started hearing the things that are coming out of the Epstein files and thinking, oh yeah, people are capable of that.
Pat D's cartoon this morning?
Yes, very cute.
I like the one under it. We can't even get them to like each other.
Yes, I agree with you,
Oh,
Stuart. I know some have actually posted stuff, but I've not seen them stand up on the floor and read the names off. Unless they have, and it was, everybody wants to keep everything secret.
Yeah, Stuart, I'm sick and tired of politicians saying they saw the list names. It's clickbait to me. If you know the names, stand up and speak them. Well, Roy Khanna he did name those 6, right?
Yeah, he did.
And he said he went back and got more. I don't think he's named those yet.
No, but we know Lex Wexner is one of them.
Huh.
We know he's one of the co-conspirators. He's the owner of Victoria's Secret Bath and Body Works. That stuff.
Oh, Joe
and then
Pass. Joe Pass.
Oh.
Who's Joe Pass? Get a little of that.
The guitarist.
Oh.
Beautiful jazz guitar.
Spanish guitar. Oh, I love that.
That's the song my dad and I danced to at the Balboa Bay Club for my 18th birthday.
Is that right? Oh,
yeah, I love that song. It was the old thing. He had taught me how to do a foxtrot by standing on his feet when I was a little girl. Daddy was a great dancer.
That's cool.
So yes, that song is particularly good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that off at 20 seconds because I have to be careful with copyright police. Yeah, Spanish guitar. That's what we had at our wedding. I just hired one guy with a guitar.
Did you have any movies of your wedding?
Yeah, I got a video. I got a
Put
video.
it up.
Yeah, I could do that. Let's see.
Stuart, you're right. It is the soul of America we're fighting for.
Yep. Let's see. I've got.
It isn't a matter of right or left. It's.
Yeah, I guess that's when I'll have to. I don't know how to.
Yes, I agree with you, Stuart. It's no longer about Democrats and Republicans. It's about just
those first 10 little amendments to the Constitution.
Yeah. It's a moral issue.
Yeah.
It really is morals. And common sense is that you don't just treat people like garbage because of the color of their skin or if they have an accent.
Do it by date.
If they were just taking out criminals, it wouldn't be a thing. But because they're not, it's just.
Yeah, I mean that's I guess that's hard having to fight that argument that that because we're complaining about ICE, we're against criminals. We're against catching criminals. It's just so stupid, and because it's so.
Wasn't there that one instance of the couple where ICE rammed their car from the rear and then blocked them from the front just because the man had an accent?
Yep.
Yeah,
your claim is that 92% of ICE's detention growth comes from people with no criminal convictions.
This is data that comes from ICE itself. One of the, elegant parts about this is not me, with my opinion. This is the data that they're publishing publicly, which is helpful. So, we've seen a growth of about 11,000, a little over 11,000 people in detention between the end of September and January. And what the data shows really convincingly is that a little more than 8,000 of that 11,000 bed growth over the last 3 months has come from people with no criminal history whatsoever in ICE's records. A little over 2,000 comes from people who do have pending criminal charges, but those are not criminal convictions. And the smallest number, like you said, about 900 come from people who have criminal convictions.
And then you got the tax myth.
Immigrants aren't sucking us dry. Every year from 1994 to 2023, immigrants paid more in taxes than they received in benefits by a combined $14.5 trillion, reducing the deficits by 1/3 during that period. If you want to hear more about this, check out my work at cato.org.
I've saved those. We can pull those up anytime we need them. We'll need them again, I'm sure. And I mean, like, here's another graphic. I thought this was
somebody from Ireland just reported in.
I agree with that.
But one quick, I thought this stat at the bottom: 27% of physicians and surgeons are foreign-born share of the workforce. I think a lot of people don't realize that. That's the share of the workforce.
Canada is actively recruiting them because they need them.
Oh yeah, Chad
bonuses.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Tom. My guess would be as soon as Trump leaves this mortal coil, Republicans will suddenly go back down and claim they were against Trump the whole time. You know what? You're absolutely right. You shouldn't let them forget their right. You're right. And we're not going to, here at Trail Mix, we will never let them forget. we will never forget.
I know JD Vance doesn't have it in him, but do you think that all the structure of the Heritage Foundation, do you think that that's strong enough to keep everybody in line?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Is there a shadow mob running roughshod over Congress?
It's going to be depend on who their next nominee is, I think.
But is there like a some sort of a shadow mafiosa thing going on that's keeping the Republicans in the Senate down and the House?
I hate to sound totally conspiratorial, but a big chunk of the Republican Party is under Putin's control now, I think.
Well, Mike Johnson, yeah, for sure, because of who donated to his campaign.
Lloyd Davis has it right.
Tom, I just want to ask Tom, did you make an avatar out of this?
Yes, he did. He adopted the leprechaun.
I love it.
So we made the other day when Tom was on and he was talking about the Leprechaun Special Forces. I had Gemini make this image, and I see that Tom, you've made that your avatar. That's fantastic. That is a cool looking avatar. Good going there, the Irish folk. And I'm getting a little behind.
24 in the Epstein files. Look at that.
Yep.
You're dead.
24.
As of now, 24 of Trump.
Yep.
Wow. And of course, we've seen that Trump said, y'all talk to the commenters a while. I'm going to see if I'm going to find my wedding video. I know it's here somewhere.
You too could have an avatar designed by Gemini.
Oh, that just my wedding video is on VHS. Pretty sure of it.
Oh, I remember now. I've got that over on. I actually have that over on Lazy Man Cooks. I think that's why I wasn't finding it. Let's see if it shows.
Maybe it is on a DVD.
There it is. I found it.
You did.
This is a good way to. We could end. Y'all want to end today's session with this?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up here if I can. Let's see now. How do I do that? Oh, here we go. Let's see. Now share that tab instead. All right. Hit the pause and hit the volume. All right.
Lloyd, you are absolutely right. That is a good statement.
Yay.
Who are we applauding?
Lloyd Davis.
Oh, I see. Wow. In fact, that calls for our special appreciation. Lloyd, you're another one we invite to trailmix.cc. I've got it running across the banner here. All instructions, how easy it is. Anybody can get on trailmix.cc and talk to us. So we'd love to have you.
Stuart. Oh God.
You guys are getting all wound up just as we're winding up the hour. Well, yeah, you already told us you sent her to Siberia. Was that the same one you sent to Siberia? And let's see, get this on the screen. Is that
there we go.
Yeah, that was our invitation.
I love it.
We used the whole point of our wedding was about the 9th Amendment of the Constitution, which I'm obsessed with. We'll have to get into sometime. But I passed out little pocket versions of the Constitution to everybody at the wedding.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because the only reason we were able to get married is because the Supreme Court let us. Right. So it's only because of the Constitution that we were able to get married. So I devoted our marriage to the Constitution. Since that's the
You've been together about 10 years by then, weren't you?
Yeah, we actually have 2 anniversaries. We have our real one, which goes all the way back to 1987 when we met in Philadelphia at the 200th birthday of the Constitution.
Oh, wow.
So our anniversary, our unofficial one, is actually Constitution Day, so it's easy to remember. I was up there covering the celebrations for the 200th of the Constitution, and David was going to school there in the University of Pennsylvania, and that's where we met. Anyway, so there we got, once the Supreme Court let us, we got actually officially married. So we'll wind up with this then, and say goodbye to everybody and talk again tomorrow.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
Welcome everyone. We're here today to celebrate the loving relationship and real milestone. In 2010, the District of Columbia became the first jurisdiction below the Mason-Dixon line to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples. David and Craig also want to celebrate the expansion of rights this moment represents. Also to celebrate our nation's founders, and yes, they wish to include Abigail Adams, who inspired her husband John, and whose words you will hear shortly. The Constitution has personal meaning for David and Craig. They first met more than 25 years ago in Philadelphia during the week of its 200th anniversary. While the authors and supporters of the Constitution might not have had gay marriage on their minds, they meant to create a flexible system of government that allows future rights they never imagined. They specifically said so in the 9th Amendment, which Craig and David have asked me to read to begin the ceremony. Quote, the enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. And now a few readings from the letters of Abigail and John Adams.
Regard the honor and moral character of a man more than all other circumstances. Think of no other greatness but that of the soul, no other riches but those of the heart. John.
I have sometimes been ready to think that the passion for liberty cannot be strong in those who have been accustomed to deprive their fellow creatures of theirs. Abigail Adams.
An honest, sensible, humane man, above all the littleness of vanity and extravagances of imagination, laboring to do good rather than be rich, to be useful rather than make a show, living in modest simplicity, clearly within his means and free from debts and obligations, is really the most respectable man in society, makes himself and all about him most happy. John Adams.
I look back to the early days of our acquaintance and friendship as to the days of love and innocence, and with an indescribable pleasure, I have seen scores of years roll over our heads with an affection heightened and improved by time. Abigail Adams.
From her own smartphone.
Gentlemen, you finally ready.
You will get 25 more.
All right. We are gathered here today in the face of this company to join together this couple in the legal and honorable state of matrimony, which estate is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but soberly, freely. This is a civil marriage as distinguished from a religious one. It is a contract recognized by law and complete in itself. The parties to it must realize that it is a solemn compact entered into freely by both parties without mental reservations and with full realization of the seriousness of the obligations mutually undertaken. I require and charge you both that either of you don't have any impediment why you should not be lawfully joined together in matrimony. You should speak it now. Will thou, James Craig Crawford, have this person to be thy wedded spouse, to live together in the legal state of matrimony, without love, comfort, honor, and keep your spouse in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, as long as you both shall live.
I will.
And will thou, David Matthew Blank, have this person to be thy wedded spouse, to live together in the legal estate of matrimony, wilt thou love, comfort, honor, and keep your spouse in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, so long as you both shall live.
I will.
Please join your hands and pray to repeat after me. I, James Craig Crawford.
I, James Craig Crawford.
Take thee, David Matthew Blank.
Take thee, David Matthew Blank.
To be my wedded spouse.
To be my wedded spouse.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, or poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
And thereto I give thee my solemn promise.
And thereto I give thee my solemn promise.
David, please repeat after me. I, David Matthew Blank.
I, David Matthew Blank.
Take thee, James Craig Crawford.
Take thee, James Craig
To
Crawford.
be my wedded spouse.
To be my wedded spouse.
To have and to hold.
To have and to hold.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
In love.
In love.
To cherish.
To cherish.
Till death do us part.
Till death do us part.
And thereto I give you my solemn promise.
And thereto I give thee my solemn promise.
The wedding ring is the outward and visible sign of an inward and spiritual bond which unites you.
Would you? Oh.
James, would you take the ring and put it on the third finger of your spouse's left hand and repeat after me. In token and pledge of our constant faith.
In token and pledge of our constant faith.
And abiding love.
And abiding love.
With this ring I be wed.
With this ring I be wed.
Matthew?
Something a little extra.
David?
I'm going to do his.
Yes.
Oh, I thought. You're a great man, David.
Not the way the whole big wide world needs, just you. Your kindness, gentleness, your thoughtfulness. I love you, David. I never imagined I could be so thankful.
All right, David, take the ring and put it on the third finger of your spouse's left hand and repeat after me. In token and pledge of our constant faith.
In token and pledge of our constant faith.
And abiding love.
And abiding love.
With this ring I do wed.
With this ring I do wed. Let's have something. Craig, I knew there was a special spark between us since our initial conversation about Robert Bork and all my children. That bar in Philadelphia. That spark continued as I studied under your tutelage in my 20s. The light continues to shine today and into the future. I love you, and I'm so happy you will be my spouse.
With love, Craig and David have consented to live together in lawful wedlock, and have witnessed the same before me, and they are to have given their solemn promises each to the other, and have declared the same by giving and receiving the ring and by joining hands, under and by virtue of the authority conferred upon me as Associate Judge of the Superior Court of the District of Columbia by the Congress of the United States, I now pronounce you legally married.